What's up, guys? Welcome to the Magic the Gathering Arena Color Challenge walkthrough. I am your host, Raja Burrows, aka the Jolly Raja. Today, we're going to be keeping it going with some gameplay. We got white versus blue, continuing on with the Ajani Goldmane Keep the Peace deck. I like this matchup, right? Because blue is kind of tricky, and white's got some synergies. I think this is going to be a very, very fun matchup. I say this before all of my videos. This is meant to be for beginning and intermediate players. We're really focusing on just the bare bones fundamentals of Magic the Gathering. These are the tips that I wish I had gotten when I was just starting out playing this game in 1993. And I'm so excited to share these tips with you, especially with Magic the Gathering Arena. I mean, Arena is an incredible way to play Magic. I mean, it really is. We are not in the 90s anymore. This is 2020 Magic. I'm super excited about it. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get the notifications anytime a new video goes live. Let's get into it. All right. So what do we got? All right, Jace Bellerin. Oh boy. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, so Jace Bellerin plays an island, passes the turn. So, here's the thing. I have a card that costs 1 white mana, but it's an instant, and it's not a creature, and I don't have anything that's attacking or blocking. Just gonna play the plains and pass the turn. Alright, so Jace plays a Coral Merfolk. Alright, Coral Merfolk is a 2/1. So now here I can play my Moorland Inquisitor. 2/2, and it's got an ability it can gain first strike until end of turn. Alright, so here's the first question. Do I block? I want you to pause the video, think about it for a second, think about your reasoning as to why or why not you may want to block. Alright, give you guys a second to think about it. Alright, and we're back. So Moorland Inquisitor says I can pay 2 and a white at any time, right? It's an activated ability. I can do it at instant speed. It gains first strike until end of turn. That's pretty good. I also have these tactical advantages that I can eventually use. I don't really feel like throwing away my Moorland Inquisitor. And I'm at 20 life. I think I'm just going to not block. All right. So now here, I have a couple of options. I know I definitely want to attack. That's a for sure. Maybe I want to play Tactical Advantage. Maybe I want to play Moorland Inquisitor. Here's the thing with blue. Blue does a lot of things reactively. It does a lot of things at instant speed. Sometimes blue can have creatures that can be played after I attack, but before you declare blockers. Blue does really, really tricky things. So here's what I want to do. I want to play my land to bluff that I can activate his ability. It's not really a bluff because obviously I can, but with that land in play, now, them playing a creature and trying to block, that is now not a good play for them, right? So I'm just going to attack with my 2/2. If they do something tricky, I can give it first strike. I have options open. I'm just going to attack. Alright. Didn't have anything. Very nice. So now here, I have 3 mana, so I'm in a really good spot. I don't really need to hold up mana to give this Moorland Inquisitor first strike because it's tapped, it's not blocking, it's not doing anything. So I can play this Moorland Inquisitor, and I still have a white mana open for a tactical advantage. So, here's the question. Do we block and try to get a tactical advantage? Give you a chance to think about it. You can pause the video if you would like. All right. Here's my reasoning. I like blocking and playing a tactical advantage because if I get away with it, I have spent 1 mana to get rid of a 2 mana creature. That's pretty good. that's mana advantage. And also, it's literally called tactical advantage. This might be my favorite card in the whole tutorial, because it is so emblematic of the kinds of decisions and thought processes you're gonna want to go through anytime you play Magic. If you can understand how to play tactical advantage, basically every other combat instant speed decision is just a version of this tactical advantage card. So here's the thing. If I block and play tactical advantage, and then they play a card that, you know, makes a trade or pumps the Coral Merfolk or counters my tactical advantage, I'm not really in that bad a shape. Okay, I don't get a super blowout, but, you know, we're still spending the same amount of cards and roughly the same amount of mana, you know, in order to make this trade. I'm comfortable with it. So I'm going to block. Now, I don't want to click the pass 2 damage. I do not want to click it because I have a response. I'm going to play tactical advantage, targeting my Moorland Inquisitor, making him a 4/4. So if they don't do anything, I get to keep my Moorland Inquisitor and kill their Coral Merfolk. Oh, they don't. Oh, they got nothing. All right, we got lucky. Now, I got a lot of land. I am not thrilled with this. I don't love it, but look, he's not doing anything. I'm just gonna smash in. Just gonna smash in. Okay. Air Elemental. That's a 4/4 flying. Okay. Let's see. Give me something. Guys. Okay, but you know what? Here's the thing. We're in really good shape. Because we have Moorland Inquisitors that can get first strike, and a tactical advantage that can give a Moorland Inquisitor +2/+2. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a land. I'm going to give you guys a chance to pause the video, think about how you want to sequence all of these effects, because there's going to be a total of 3 decisions that need to get made over the course of this turn. So I want you to think about what those decisions might be, and then I want you to think about the order in which you might want to do them. So you can pause the video. I'll give you guys a second to think about it. Thinking about it. All right. So these are the 3 decisions we need to consider. What to attack with, when or if to give Moorland Inquisitor first strike, when or if to use tactical advantage. So we're going to really break this down because there's a lot of interactions happening here, but they're all connected and they all relate to the same principle of maximizing combat, right? Because they just played a 5-mana 4/4 creature. I want to use my resources as efficiently as possible to get rid of it, and I can do it. Step 1, don't give one of the Moorland Inquisitors first strike until after blockers are declared. No, don't concede. Once we have declared blockers, then I will know which Moorland Inquisitor I want to give first strike to. But if I do it now, they'll just block the Moorland Inquisitor that doesn't have first strike. So, step 1. We're going to move to combat and attack with both of these. We're going to move to blockers. Again, we're not going to activate the Moorland Inquisitor's first strike ability until they declare blockers. Again, for those who are new to the game, first strike means that it deals damage first. So if I can make my Moorland Inquisitor big enough and do damage first, I come out ahead. So I'm going to wait until I know which one is getting blocked. Alright, so Air Elemental is blocking this Moorland Inquisitor. Now I want to do two things. First, activate the ability of Moorland Inquisitor. So now you see this little symbol down here, it means he has the first strike, and when you mouse over it, you'll see first strike in blue text. That means it's going to go away at the end of the turn. And now, I can play my Tactical Advantage. I'm going to, again, do the Control Shift so you can see all of the sequencing. Tactical Advantage on the blocked Moorland Inquisitor. Again, right, because Tactical Advantage, I can't put it on this one, because this one was not blocked. This one was blocked. So I'm going to Tactical Advantage on this Moorland Inquisitor. Alright, pay 1 mana. Tactical Advantage is on the stack. It is not resolved yet. Now, if they had mana open, they could interact, they could do things. In this case, they can't. So Tactical Advantage is going to resolve. And now we're about to go to damage, right? So now my Moorland Inquisitor, just for this turn, is a 4/4 first strike, getting blocked by a 4/4 that does not have first strike. And watch what happens. Boom. First strike damage happens. Now we go to regular damage. Now we are in. Now we're cooking. Now we're excited. Of course, they have another air elemental. Ooh, okay. Now we got a big fatty boom boom. All right, so now I got to think about it. I got a 7 mana creature. Goring Ceratops. Whenever Goring Ceratops attacks, other creatures you control gain double strike until end of turn. Okay, so double strike, it deals first strike damage and regular damage. So even if I play a land, I still can't play the Goring Ceratops. So the question is, do I attack again? Give you guys a second to think about it. I think no. I think we don't attack. Because here's the thing. 12 life, that's still a lot of life. Don't get me wrong, we're doing work, but it's not like they're at 4, and getting in 2 points of damage now is really going to make that much of a difference. And I don't have a tactical advantage again, right? I already used 2 of them. So I think I just got to hang back. I think I got to say no attacks and then move on. But here's the thing. I'm at 18. I'm feeling pretty good. All right, Air Elemental, pass. Swinging in for 4. There's nothing I can do about it. My turn. Ooh, okay. We got the Hallowed Priest. Unfortunately, unlike other games, we don't have, we don't have the life gain guy, to gain me the life with the Hallowed Priest. But we got 7 mana. And slam down the Goring Ceratops. So now, here's the thing. This is a really, really easy mistake to make. To think, oh, Goring Ceratops gives my guys double strike. I can swing in, trade away, do the things. Read Goring Ceratops. Whenever Goring Ceratops attacks, other creatures you control gain double strike until end of turn. If I just attacked right now, I would just be sad. I'd be throwing away a Moorland Inquisitor, which I don't want to do. I have to wait until next turn to actually do, the double striking that I want to do. All right, we got a Winged Words, drawing cards. All right, we're drawing cards. Coral Merfolk, cool. All right, swinging in for 8. Okay. That's pretty good. That's it's kind of what I needed. So pretend I didn't just draw that, right? If I had drawn another land, we would have lost the game. Just straight up lost. Because that is 8 damage in the air that I can't do anything about, and I certainly can't do 12 damage in one fell swoop. But Bond of Discipline, tap all creatures your opponents control. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. Hoo boy. That's a pretty good one. But in the interest of playing tight and doing this right, we're going to play a land. I'm going to play out the Hallowed Priest. And now, so notice, so let's talk about Bond of Discipline. Notice how Bond of Discipline is a sorcery. So a sorcery means that I can only play it during my main phase, right? My main phase before combat, or my second main phase after combat. So I can't do anything tricksy with it. I have to do it before I move to the combat step and declare my attackers. So, I'm going to play Bond of Discipline. Everything is tapped, and now I can freely attack. And now, so now that Goring Ceratops is attacking, these guys get double strike too. So, just to show it all step by step, we're going to attack. The Goring Ceratops trigger goes on the stack. So notice, the trigger's on the stack. It is not resolved yet. Moreland Inquisitor has the lifelink from the Bond of Discipline, but it does not have the Goring Ceratops double strike yet. It's going to. So that resolves. All right, and you can see it gets the little slashy slash, the double strike. Technically, Hallowed Priest gets it, but like that doesn't matter because it's not attacking. So now we're going to move to blockers. Oh, wait, they don't have any. So now we're going to move to first strike damage. And because they're life linking, we get to gain some life. So that's pretty cool. Boom, boom, boom. We gain a bunch of life, right? And so this is why we played the Hallowed Priest before attacking. In this case, it doesn't matter. But again, it's a good habit to get into, to think about the sequencing of the cards that you're playing. Gets +1/+1 counter, counter, and counter. Now we're going to move to regular damage, and this should be a good game. All right, took it down. All right, seemed like it was a close one. We got a little lucky there at the end with that Bond of Discipline that really swung the game in our favor. So that's all for white versus blue. As always, be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon. We got a lot more gameplay videos coming up in this series and moving on beyond that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!